Hey guys, it's Samantha here from Our Year to Get Fit. So it is 2 days after Christmas, and yesterday I had a killer migraine. Like one of those stay in bed all day kind of migraines, like make you question everything in life kind of migraines. But the great thing about that migraine, I mean, if there can be something great about a migraine, is that it reinforced everything that Alan and I are trying to do with this Our Year to Get Fit in 2018. And it also reinforced the reason why I decided to kick off this year with the Whole30 elimination plan. Now, Whole30, if you don't know what it is basically where you take away some of the high inflammatory foods, and then you kind of let your body go through a phase of not having them for a while, and then you slowly but surely like implement them back in just to kind of see how your body's doing. So that way you know if you have a sensitivity to any of them or a straight up allergy to them. And I've kind of thought for a while that maybe food might be a causation for some of my migraines, even though I also know that the bulk of it is hormonal as well. But I mean, hey, if I can cut out even half of the migraines just by changing my diet, then I think that's worth it. And plus, everyone that I know who has gone on this particular plan has felt great. Probably not at first, but they've felt great afterwards. They learned how to, I guess, approach food a little differently, and that's kind of what I'm going for as well. I've actually wanted to do this for quite a while. I had some coworkers that had done it in the past, probably about 3 or 4 years ago. And I read It Starts with Food. I read Whole30, and about every year or so, I said, I'm going to give this a go. And then just never did. Like, for whatever reason, it just never quite worked out. But this year is the year. Alan and I are pretty settled. We have a house. My schedule at work isn't so haphazard and crazy. I'm not working like insane hours where I'm at work for, like 12 hours, 14 hours away from home. And it's, I think it's a good time for it, I think it's the right time for it. I actually just ordered the what's it called? Her newest recipe book. I think it's like Fast and Easy or something like that. So, yeah, I'm kind of pumped. I'm not gonna lie. With the migraine meds all nice and kicked in, I was perusing the Pinterest and checking out some Whole30 recipes and finding the ones that I think that I can do. And I'm noticing that there's a lot more products out there nowadays that are actually Whole30 compliant. Oh, crap. And how about Blue Apron has got a Whole30 plan happening right now from the second week of January until February sometime. I'm assuming they're doing it for 30 days, right? Right? I mean, I'm just saying. But yeah, like I was stoked when I saw that and signed up immediately because let's just be honest. One of the main reasons why I have not done the Whole30 before is because the prep and the constant cooking, just the time and the mental emotional energy that kind of go into it, I honestly didn't have that before. And I still don't really like to cook all that much. I mean, I do, but not... I just feel like I don't know what I'm doing when I'm in the kitchen. So if Blue Apron can hook me up with some recipes and give me everything and tell me exactly what to do, okay, sweet, I'm in. So I mean, like for two, dinners a week, if that's covered, okay, awesome. I think I can maybe handle the rest of the time. So I'm really stoked about that. And I have like a nice little shopping list going. I'm going to go out today and get some of the, some of the main things that I can actually get on this side of town. The kind of the suck thing about where I live is that there isn't a whole lot of like natural options. Like you can buy produce and that kind of stuff at the grocery store, but some of the Whole30 compliant things they really don't have. So luckily I'll be able to go to like Trader Joe's or Whole30, cute, or Whole Foods, like when I go up like to North Atlanta for work. So I think I'll make it work, but it's definitely not as convenient as, say, getting normal food at my local Kroger or my local Ingles. I'm definitely going to have to be doing some searching, but I've got the time for it now. I've got the want and the energy for it now, so I'm kind of psyched. And even though like technically we're supposed to get this party started on January 1st, I know my body, and I know that jumping off into the deep end is not what my body likes. Like, I see no reason whatsoever to cause a whole bunch of migraines in the process of trying to figure out why my body has a whole bunch of migraines, right? So I've started to cut my sugar a little bit here and there. It's out of my coffee. I've kind of been a little bit of coffee with my creamer and sugar kind of girl for a while. So I've eliminated creamer and sugar from my coffee. And I believe that I have it kind of nailed down so that by tomorrow, the 28th, I will be completely sugar and dairy free. And by January 1st, I will be able to start Whole30, having eased into the shallow end of the pool. And I hope that my body will respond okay with that. And I'm also glad that I have that first week of January off from school, because let's just be honest, I honestly don't know how my body is going to react, if I'm going to have a migraine every day, if I'm going to be a complete and total bitch, which, sometimes I am anyway. I mean, there's a lot of things that could happen here. So it's good that I'm not working that week, and it's also good that I got this started a tad bit early. So stay tuned if you want to see how it's going. And, also my husband, he's kind of doing his own thing, right? So if you want to see how a Whole30 gal is making it work out with a low carb, low sugar guy in the same house without killing each other and still being in love and married at the end, then maybe like and subscribe, and we'll check you later, okay? Love and compassion, peeps.